Once upon a time,
There was a little girl.
her name was Britannica. Britannica.
And she was addicted to
Bananas and pajamas.
panini butter and pajama sandwiches.
When her eyebrows went up and down,
A panini butter and pajama sandwich would pop up in front of her.
the sky was always green and the grass was always blue.
And lakes and rivers were blood red.
The basketballs would float around.
And you could lick lollipops from treetops.
The sky always blue, green, and red, and orange, and yellow stars.
And Britannica died that afternoon.
But of course, she always ate Kraft dinner
And she had clogged arteries
with livers in them.
and gluten.
Because she was not allergic to gluten. But to thee, Hannah Carver was.
And milk.
And milk. And cheese.
Cheese. I hate cheese.
Except Abby hates cheese too. But I force her to eat cheese.
Because you're a nice person and you're trying to experience new experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that day that Johnston, Britannica, died
Due to clogged arteries and gluten.
was the day that the world just ended.
Except for Hannah Carver lived on. Haniqua
Kuva.
lived on to be the queen of the world.
But she just couldn't do it after a long period of time.
So she killed herself and went to heaven with Britannica.
Because when people go to heaven, they're like angels. And
There's
then
an ocean
there was an ocean
in heaven
in heaven.
where Haniqua and Britannica were
Yep.
located.
There was always guns floating around for some weird reason.
And they shot pterodactyls.
And then, when the pterodactyls would fly by again, they would crash into the castle.
Yeah, and then the castle had to be rebuilt out of gumdrops and chocolate.
And it wasn't just a normal scum drops and button castle. The castle was like yay big times 40 and a bit circular than my eyeball, but not much circular because
And it was
nothing
made
can
out of a
motion.
special kind of chocolate that when the sun beat down on it, it would melt and automatically rebuild itself into a new shape every other
so it'd
day.
be like that kind of chocolate.
That one. I think you can buy it at Nice.
It had a special ingredient called
Marijuana.
and everyone liked it. Surprisingly, I don't know why, but everyone seemed to be happy when they had it.
Especially when the sun melted it down because fumes would float in the air from it.
And then dogs would look at
And the dogs would then be shot because lots of people thought they were pterodactyls.
and then there's just one more thing to do.
Dance.
That would be the drill.
What I hear, I something I don't know the word. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the new.
Hey Hannah,
Hey Brittany,
I think I hear my name. Hey Hannah,
hey Brittany.
I think I hear it again. You're wanted on the telephone. What it is, it doesn't matter at home. the rick tick tickety tack.
Oh yeah.
With the rick tick tickety tack.
Oh yeah.
Hey Brittany, I think I hear my name. Hey Brittany, I think
you're
I
going
hear it
insane.
again. You're wanted on the telephone. Well, if it isn't Hannah, then I'm not at home with the rick tick tickety tack. Oh yeah. Okay, so today is the day that we hang out with.
We open the gates and seize the day. Open the gates and seize the day.
Open the gates and seize the day. Open the gates and seize the day.
What you say?
Nothing.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Hear that? There's a saw, there's a saw, there's a saw outside. There's a saw, there's a saw, there's a saw outside. Somebody's sawing at the door and I don't know who it is. Somebody's sawing at the door and I'd really like to find out.
So we're just waiting for Jordan and Abby to come over so we can play in the freaking snow.
I love snow. Look. Hold on a sec.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
There's some snow. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Excuse me.
They're so delightful.
I love fudgicles. Emily, are you coming home for dinner?
I don't know what we're having though.
Okay. Probably not. I can't smell.
One time I got a fish hook right through my eye right here.
Yeah.
You see why it's a little bit redder?
Yeah.
That's because the fish hook went through my eye and then it hooked on to the mirror over right there. And oh, I couldn't see me point it. And it like the string was wrapped around and then it was also wrapped around the doorknob, which also ran through the top of my closet, and then it was attached to a coat hanger, and whenever I pulled my coat off the coat hanger, it went right through the tip and top through the little cracks of my closet door, which went down to the doorknob, which got turned at the same time for some reason by my brother, who just so happened to come in my room, and then he opens the door, he pulls it, and it pulls the whole mirror right down, and then it rips my eye right out of my head. It rips it straight up, rolls on the floor, rolls everywhere, and my brother steps on it, squishes, I'm blind.
I got shot once. Right here.
Oh, I know what from.
There's my phone. There's your phone. Yeah. She shot me once. True story. There was a thing with a Christmas tree, and the Christmas tree, as you can see, hold on. You can just turn your attention to the Christmas tree. Yeah. See this Christmas tree? It was mine. And she wanted it, so she shot me and ran. That is gun.
Abby's coming in 15 to 20 minutes. You first, you line it up.
Really nice. Really nice. And then we go scratches. Sorry. You gotta it. Yeah. Or you just take this stool and throw it at them instead. I watched Cirque du Soleil last night. Was it good? Yeah, I love Cirque du Soleil. Hey Santa, hey Santa.
Goodbye.
Cause Earl had a die, na 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 na. Goodbye, Earl. Oh, this is my big moment, isn't it? Ooh. Awkward turtle.
Boom, boom,
Watermelon.
boom. Phone. Phone. Their phone is ringing. No one's answering it. Oh.